Now, starting on the left-hand side, you can see Nomination has annual spend of $500 million with this retailer. As you look at it, the negotiated payment terms are net 42. No cash discount provided for early payment, but just net 42 payment days. When we analyze the data and look at those payment invoices that have been processed over the last year, we see that the average days to pay is 40.6 days. So, how do you use this playbook? What can you do? That's what we're going to break down a little bit further, but this gives you that information on part one is the section in blue and purple on the left-hand side. Where are you at? What's the status quo today? On the right-hand side, you get three other components. So not only do you get that purple that translate over to the lower right in the blue section, showing it in graphical format that the terms are 42, but you're paying in on average of 40.6. But you also get to quickly see Nomination's food vendors that they're peers, right? So it's Snackify and Bite Size and Crisp Collection. And you could see what their payment terms days are at as well. And as you could see quickly, there's a gap. A lot of their peers, this retailer has better payment terms than what they're getting at Nomination. Next, and what I feel is the most powerful information, is PRGX partners with global organizations, retailers, grocers across the world. So we can analyze and proprietary benchmark that information, keeping it confidential as well, to understand what the low range and the high range of those invoices are and the payment terms are going to be. And what we've seen for specifically Nomination is there is a range within other retailers, other grocers, that range is 60 to 75 days compared to the 42 payment term days that this individual has with Nomination. So there's a gap. And really the public DSO data as well is out there seeing what Nomination really gets paid from other retailers as well. And you could see there is a gap as well. So at a high level, walking through this, it really breaks down where it's at. And at the top right part, if you move the payment terms days from net 42 to net 60, the working capital gain of that would be nearly 24.7 million. Using a cost of capital of 12% annually, that cost of capital savings would be $3 million by moving the payment terms from net 42 to net 60. And in addition, if you move it up to net 75, which is a larger ask, not out of the realm based on the industry average and the peer experience and comparables as well, that could be 45.2 million working capital and a cost of capital savings of 5.4 million. So what does this provide to you? This playbook gives you the information that you can go and sit down with a supplier and have meaningful discussions. Because as I've heard before, if you just go and say, I want better payment terms, the vendor's going to say no. But if you have data and you can leverage that data, you can be able to have an argument, a discussion that has metrics backed, and you can have a meaningful impact to where do you want to be and how you can improve your overall payment terms.